All right, welcome everybody. I am going to hopefully get our slideshow started here. Welcome to the Inside Scoop. I can't wait to share with you. My name is Stacy, and we also have Cate who will be hosting tonight. Let me see if I can get this working. All right, can you see that?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, so this is the Inside Scoop, the 15-minute overview of Plexus and some testimonies, etc. I'm going to jump right to our agenda tonight so Cate can fill you in.
All right. So, what's on the menu? First up, what is Plexus? Then we're going to talk about the infamous pink drink. And then we're going to have testimonies from our friends Molly and Janet, and also some product highlights on our favorites. And then we're going to end with a cherry on top.
Woo-woo! All right.
Woohoo!
So, what is Plexus? Plexus Worldwide is a debt-free health and wellness company. They are 17 years old. They are founded in gut health, experts in the microbiome. They are root cause focused with science-backed plant-based products that promote lifestyle change. They have a motto, if you are blessed, be a blessing, and I couldn't agree more. I am in love with this company and the community that Plexus has that is so supportive and giving. Sorry, I'm going to move my picture around here so I can see, um, so that Cate can tell us about the pink drink.
All right. I am drinking my pink drink right now, actually. So the infamous pink drink, you might have seen some people on social media carrying a pink drink around, and ours is actually patented, and no more copycats out there because we are the OG gut health company that created this drink. It was actually created by two endocrinologists who wanted to develop a drink that helps diabetics balance their glucose. And they found in clinical studies that everyone was benefiting from this drink, not only diabetics, but everybody was experiencing increased energy, increased mood, better sleep, and even weight loss. So I love that this is actually feeding the good gut bacteria. It's got your prebiotics in it, but it also balances blood sugar and hormones as well. So I love it personally because I no longer struggle with daily the hormonal migraines right before my period. I used to have every single month without fail, and I don't anymore. So that's this drink is my absolute favorite. Love it. And that is all. But now, actually, Janet is going to share her testimony with us all. And welcome, Janet. Go ahead, take the floor.
Had to unmute the thing. Um, sorry for, I'm a little bit scatterbrained. I'm in out of town. My son is having the CT scan tomorrow. They think his appendix is going bad. So I'm in a
Oh
motel.
no.
Um, so and I also am drinking my pink drink. So
Oh, yay.
let's see. I started in August of 2024. Like my life was wild. I was a slug. Like literally, I did nothing. I would get out of bed in the morning, get my kids to school, and I would go back to bed. And I would sleep almost until they got out of school. And I hated my life. I wasn't doing anything. And then I went to the doctor, and my blood sugar was dangerously high. It was over 400. My doctor like freaked out. My A1C was at 15.5, which was critical. Nobody could understand how I was walking around. I wasn't walking around, I was sleeping every day. That's why. Um, my liver function was freaked my doctor out, told me that I had early fatty liver disease. Like everything was off the chart. When you get your blood results back from a doctor and everything is redlined, it's scary. Um, I started taking Plexus in November and I started on Triplex. I literally was drinking the pink drink. That was it. In November, when I went back and had a blood test done because he was insistent that I have a 3-month test to see what was happening, my A1C was cut in half, which is amazing. My triglycerides were cut in half, and my liver numbers were back to normal. At that point, I started noticing a difference, and I went and started doing some measurements, and I had lost 35 inches in 3 months. In July, my A1C was down 9.1 points. And he took me off of most of my medication. I was off of my allergy medication. I was off of my anxiety medication. And that's where, in a minute, I'll talk about that. That was huge. In September, when I had my checkup, remember, that's just literally 13 months from when I started. My liver functions were 65% down and completely normal. My cholesterol was 50% down and completely normal. My blood sugar's back in the normal range. And my A1C has dropped from 15.5 to 6.2. 6 is normal. 6 is not diabetic. All from just this pink drink. And I've lost 80 pounds. Like, I'm a completely different person. Like, I'm half the person I was before. The anxiety actually I started thinking about this yesterday. My sister just got put on anxiety medication. In that 14 months that I've been on this drink and went off of anxiety medication, I lost my mom and my brother. Am I brokenhearted? Yes. But I didn't go back on anxiety meds. And when I had my checkup in September, my doctor asked me if I had gone back on my medication, and I said no. And he said, I'm amazed that you didn't go back on it. And I talked about Plexus with him at that point, and he was like, I am all on board. It has changed your life. So that's the key here, is it has changed my life 100%.
Wow, that is incredible. Janet, I'm so happy for you. Unbelievable. What a story. That is amazing. So can I ask you,
Incredible.
what else are you currently taking besides the pink drink? Are you taking any other products?
Megan's probably laughing because we had a whole long conversation about
Oh,
that. I'm on the pink drink, Triplex,
yep.
and what did I just order, Megan? What did I just order? It just processed. Um,
Oops, Restore. Did we get you on Restore?
we didn't. We did the immune set.
Oh, X Factor Plus and Immune Plus.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm just starting those. And then the fish oil that's not fish oil.
Oh, Mega X.
Mega X.
Yes.
That's the other thing I take. That's it.
Best Omega I have
I
ever
know.
seen.
That's an incredible broad spectrum omega.
Mhm.
That's
Yep.
amazing. Great to know. Wow. Well, thank you so much, Janet.
Yes.
All right, we're going to move on to Molly. All right, Molly, your turn.
Okay, hi everyone. I think this is my first time like ever sharing my story, so sorry if it comes out like word salad. And Janet, that's amazing. That's like incredible health 360. So, congratulations. I'm so glad that you're feeling better and it's really showing. I feel like my story is a little less drastic than Janet's, but I have been, noticing some benefits myself. So Cate introduced me to Plexus over a year ago now. It's, yeah, it's probably been like, a little over more than a year. But you know, Cate and I would hang out. She would cut my hair, and she has been taking Plexus for years and kind of would always tell me about it because she knew I was like into my health and fitness. And I said, okay, like maybe. And then finally I was like, okay, I kind of want to give it a try. I was getting married and I wanted to feel good in my dress and all the girly things, and she said you should try a reset, and she got me on the triplex, and I also started with like the restore and balance. And so like right away I felt like completely, I didn't really notice how bloated I was until like I then started on those products, and I was like, oh wow, this is amazing. I work in pediatrics, so um, I do physical therapy with kids, and so I'm like constantly moving and chasing kids around, and like I usually do 410s, and so by the end of the day, I was just so tired all the time. Um, and usually by lunch, I'd want to go get like, I don't know, like a Starbucks or afternoon coffee. And I've noticed I'm never tired. Like I'm, just tired as we all are, but I don't feel that long like crash in the midday. And I feel like I can like keep up with my job and have a lot of sustained energy throughout the day, which is super helpful to stay bubbly and fun when you're working with 5-year-olds. So I really like how the plexus has helped with my energy, and also just learning about the regularity and how frequent you should be like going to the bathroom. Didn't realize I maybe should be going a little bit more, so that I've noticed like I'm very consistent with just those body habits, which makes you feel good, um, and helps with energy. And so I think for me, I like to stay consistent with the triplex just for overall wellness. I like taking, like knowing I have a good prebiotic and probiotic in my system. I think it's kind of overwhelming now, just like when you go to a store, and it could be a like a well-known health store, or there's just so many options. And you, especially I think with probiotics, everything's different, and you really like not everything is the same. And so when you're trying to invest in your health, I like that knowing that these products are vetted and they're plant-based, and I can trust the source and not have to do so much research on my own, because I'm very into doing my own research for like what I put on my skin and what I eat. And so it's just nice to know that this is a really trusted company, and anything I've tried, I really like how it makes me feel. And there's a great support system too, so that's helpful.
Yay. Thanks, Molly, for sharing. I love that you trusted me enough to try it out, and that you are loving it and sharing it with all your friends now. And, sharing your journey, and being a traveling PT girl in Montana, and sharing your journey. I love it. It's awesome.
Thanks.
Thank you for coming on and sharing. Um,
No problem.
yeah. So I think we're going to talk next about our triplex that we've been talking about, we've been hearing a little bit of, and Stacy's going to share that info with you right now.
Yes, thank you. So we're going to highlight the product Triplex, which is Plexus's core gut health system. It is the number one combo that people find the most success with, because it addresses the big three: blood sugar balance, inflammation, and gut health. And when we balance all three of those things, it brings our body back to a state of homeostasis where we can function optimally, where our energy is sustained throughout the day, where our mood is improved, where we're sleeping like a husband, and we are. My husband's looking at me like,
You mean
excuse me.
snoring and drooling?
Um, so anyhow, yeah, all the things get better, right? Everything gets better when we're balancing our blood sugar, because insulin is our master hormone. So it's our master conductor of all other hormones in our body. So for example, I was able to come off of thyroid medication once I balanced out my Hormones. It was really key for me. Once I got on Triplex and I was consistent for 5 to 6 months, I was able to wean off of my thyroid medication, and my thyroid has remained in the normal range for the last 3.5 years since I started this. So that is huge because I never wanted to be on medication if I didn't have to be for the rest of my life. And again, the gut health piece. This system has three things in it that work synergistically. They work together to bring balance back to the microbiome. You have, as you've heard through Janet's story and Molly's story a little bit, how the probiotic and the prebiotic works together with the magnesium and vitamin C supplement that we call BioCleanse. It gently cleanses out the GI tract to get rid of that candida yeast overgrowth. And what I love about the probiotic is it's not like any other probiotic I ever used before that I have ever researched. This is really cool. It actually has three things in one bottle, whereas prior to Plexus, I was buying those three things separately. It has the probiotics along with digestive enzymes and an antifungal to break down that hard candida yeast overgrowth that we are all born with, but it gets naturally overgrown over time from things like environmental toxins. Stress is a huge one, antibiotics and prescriptions, the American diet, just all these things that sometimes are unavoidable, even as clean as we can eat and as good as we can be. So it's really great to know that we have a product that does all of that in one. The other great thing about this probiotic is it's heat encapsulated and the probiotics are freeze dried. So they don't actually get to work until they get to the part of the intestines where they need to do the job. Whereas you have other probiotics out there that are refrigerated, and what happens when they hit our 98.6-degree mouth? Well, they're dying off before they get where they need to be. Or some companies rack up the CFU counts in hopes that, some of them survive on the way down. So this is a really, really special product that we have here with Plexus with the probiotic. So like I said, the three things work together to weed, seed, and feed your gut and bring balance back to your body in all those three ways, blood sugar, inflammation, and gut health. So that is our core foundational product, and I'm going to have Cate go over a couple of the other really awesome products that are flying off the shelves lately. And one of them has a really, really special thing going on right now. So let me click to the next slide.
Okay, so here is our simplicity set. You probably heard all over social media people talking about GLP-1s. So this is focused to naturally support your GLP-1 hormone. So the Restore is our liver support drink, and I actually like to take one scoop of it in the morning, and that helps with feeling full and not overeating and indulging throughout the day. And then in the evening, I like to take the drink, which is our Slim Hunger Control, with the 2 capsules of Balance right before my largest meal of the day. And that actually calms any food noise and overeating. So this is focused in addition to doing the triplex. You can do this simplicity set with it, or you can do it separately. But I personally love to add it into my triplex for extra support for my GLP-1 to lose some weight, lose some inches. Another way to help lose some inches and lose some inflammation and weight is our Reset. It's a 3-day nutritionally supported fast. That box is full of all the goodies. For 3 days, you get to enjoy drinks and shakes and bars and soups. And what it does is it's amazing. It resets your metabolism on a cellular level. And on average, people lose about 6 pounds for the 3 days. And actually, there was a study I think Stacy, Skidmore College in New York, right? Where they studied the reset and they found that it is fat loss and not water weight that people are losing. Do you want to add anything onto that, Stacy? I know you had mentioned something else about.
Only that you maintain lean muscle mass.
Yes, that was it.
Mhm.
Thank you. So the reset is absolutely incredible tool. It's a great way to kick off any health journey, or if you're in a plateau and you want to shed some pounds, or if you ate too much at Thanksgiving. um, I know Stacy and I have been talking about doing resets. Um, she might do one before Christmas, but I might wait and hold off until after the holiday into the new year. But everybody's different. But grab your free reset this month because Plexus is giving it away for free, $119 value when you join with the qualifying order. So amazing. Let's see. Is there anything else that I miss, Stacy?
No, I think that's good.
Okay.
I will just wrap us up with the cherry on top. So this month, besides the free reset with a qualifying order, um, you're also going to get any new VIPs will get a $10 reward that they can then use towards an order in January. Also, free shipping this month, an incredible community that is here to support and guide you with additional challenges and things going on with the reset or a community for healthy habits and all sorts of ways that we can support folks with being consistent and reaching their goals. So, just want to say thank you so much to all of you for coming. Thank you, Molly and Janet, and dream big and drink pink.
Thanks, guys.
Oops.
Thank you, Molly, and thank you, Janet, for hopping on and giving us your testimonies. Appreciate it.
Thank you guys. That was great.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.